Tonight, the White House defending its move to bring back this controversial question to the U.S. Census for the first time since 1950. What is your citizenship? But the move is facing a growing backlash, with several Democratic state attorneys general poised to sue the Trump administration. They say adding the question could scare off undocumented immigrants from participating, potentially throwing off federal funding, including for the elderly, new roads, and even job training centers. Tonight, California's Attorney General is leading the fight.
If you're not counted, then you don't count. And in California, everyone should count.
Cesar Vargas heads an immigrant rights group.
This president's true intention is to instill that fear and to possibly push that undocumented immigrants further into the shadows.
What do you say to critics who argue that ultimately this is a way to target immigrants?
I would argue that this has been practice of the United States government. It also helps to comply with the Voting Rights Act.
Several Republicans hailed the decision, including Senator Ted Cruz, who called it imperative that the data gathered is reliable. Still, experts warn.
It's going to have a negative impact economically, politically, and socially that we're all going to have to confront for years to come.
The census is taken every 10 years, as required by the U.S. Constitution. In addition to federal funding, it also helps determine the number of congressional seats in each state, which means some states could lose a seat in the House of Representatives.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.